Hey everybody, hi, how you doing? This is Dan Wright from Wright Physiotherapy. So at the end of at the end of 2016, I opened up my small private practice at physical therapy clinic. It is different than a typical PT clinic in the sense that it is just me. I'm the only one that treats, and I just have a small space. That's all I need because I do all hands-on, what I call manual medicine. I do a lot of specialized treatment techniques such as muscle energy and osteopathic manipulation. So all I really need is a small space. But what my practice is it's a cash-based PT clinic. I do not use insurance, which makes me very different than a typical insurance-based clinic. This is really a nice way to have my own practice. It's really what my goal has always been, what I really have wanted, because I dictate everything that I do. I have a certain kind of ability to treat and a certain set of skills and certain training that really I just need an hour at least with my patients, and that's what with how I perform my treatments, how it works best. So that is definitely different than a typical PT clinic. I don't have all kinds of equipment. You will come in, you'll see me and me only, nobody else, which is also another benefit. And I will treat you without doing the same repetitive exercises over and over, using equipment. You won't see the therapist for just, I don't know, 15 minutes, and then you're doing the rest kind of on your own. This is why I get really good outcomes, because you're seeing me only. You don't have to keep explaining the same thing over and over. But I don't take insurance, but really my treatments are actually quite reasonable. As of now, I charge $75 for an hour visit, and if you think about the time that you get with me and the actual quality of treatment, that's really actually cheap. Because considering that I usually only need to see folks for 3 to 4 visits, that is not very much, and usually the pain is gone. So in the grand scheme of things, if you think that I'm seeing you 3 to 4 visits for $75 a piece, it's $200 to $300, something like that, that it may cost you out of pocket. And I can give you a super bill, and you can actually send it into your insurance company to see if you can get reimbursed, or may at least can go towards your deductible. That's really quite reasonable, as opposed to going to a typical PT place, going for 3 times a week for 4 weeks. So around 12 visits. You pay your copay, which is $30. Oftentimes, and sometimes you'd seen up to $60 copays. And when you pay $60 a pop, and you're seeing a different therapist every time, an assistant, they do really very little hands-on manual therapy, and they're doing mostly all the same exercises you could do at home. It's just, in my opinion, not quite as good as care. So I think I give much better quality as opposed to quantity, and that was my whole goal when trying to get into my own practice. And I can just really dictate what really just how I treat. I don't have to be bothered with insurance companies, and so I think that's great. So if it's something you are interested in, you should give me a call, or just really check out my information. Around this area in Pataskala, Ohio, or the surrounding areas, some of the folks that come to me, it's so different compared to what most therapy clinics are. People just don't even realize what I can do for you, and the people that do, it's a lot of word of mouth like crazy. The patients and the clients that I get. So if you ever want any more information, you just get a hold of me. But just know there's other things out there, as opposed to if you have back pain or neck pain or any other kind of pain. There's other things besides just waiting, resting, going to your doctor and not really getting anything from them, or just going to typical rehab. You need somebody who actually understands the body, understands the mechanics, that can figure out the actual underlying problem. If you figure out the underlying problem, then you can fix it. And if you fix the underlying problem, the pain goes away, and that usually only takes me a couple visits. It's not all that difficult, to be honest with you. If you, like I said, if you ever want any other information, you can give me a call at 740-919-6569, or you go to WrightPhysiotherapy.com, my website there. You can contact me through the contact page, or if you know of anybody that needs treated, or if you yourself needs treated, you can just go on my website and schedule an appointment, and you'll be very happy. I mean, look at my reviews on Google. If you look up Wright Physiotherapy in Pataskala, or physical therapy in Pataskala, I had 20 some Google reviews that are all 5-star, and the other therapy places are like none or 1 review. It's kind of crazy, if you ask me. If I see that, I would know where I would want to go. For $75 a visit, big deal. People spend $4 and $5 on a cup of coffee every day. So why not really get your health under control? It's my opinion. I guess depends on what is important to you. So anyways, I will hopefully that's just some information that you find interesting, and I'm just trying to spread the word of what I do, because now there's not very many people that know about me. So hopefully I see you soon.